Hi, chosen ones, hi, divine light beings, hi, gods and goddesses. Welcome to the channel Yoniverse, the channel to help you uplift your universe and your universe within. There is a very fascinating, very powerful day that is on the way, which is the day of the solar flares, the day of this grand, amazing, and powerful portal opening, which is the 8th of April. I think if you have not been too busy with other things, you by now would know that there is this solar eclipse and it's happening on the 8th of April. So this day is extremely powerful day, and it's on a Monday, so that means that is a moon day. And what is happening? The moon and the sun are crossing each other, and this is a time that the darkness and the light will come together. And not only come together, when you have and when you realize that, hey, we all are connected to darkness and light, and there is a yin and a yang that connect and that are combined to each other, then this day you will already know that it is a day that's a day to balance out the masculine and the feminine energies. And I've been talking about this balancing of the energies for, I think, since I began this channel. I've been talking about balance. Everything has to be balanced. You know, when one thing is out of balance, then you get that it becomes a toxic energy. So balance is the most important thing when it comes to us human beings, being on a spiritual journey. And even if you are not on your spiritual journey, it is always important to be balanced, because when things are out of balance, you always get very complicated situations, experiences. So now let's just, dive into this whole thing of this solar eclipse, these solar flares that are coming on the 8th of April. Let me just start by saying first that there are more days in April that are important. Yeah, so it's not only the 8th of April that is important, which will be this very powerful day of this portal opening, but there are more days. There are more days, and if you can, write them down. So if you want to do certain rituals, certain things, these solar eclipse and portals are all about new beginnings. New beginnings, start over, start new, start fresh, and set your intentions on positivity. So set your mind on positive energy, vibration, and frequency, because what you send out will be returned back to you by the universe. So if you're sending out positive energy, and if you put your mind in a positive state of being, then this will come out great for you, you know. So tap into this positive state of being. And the days that I already said that there will be more days, one of them has already passed, which was the 4th of April. There we also had a portal of of the 4th of April. So 4/4, that was a portal. And then we have the 8th, because of this whole grand, amazing, and powerful day of this solar flare, solar eclipse. And then we have also the 10th of April. the 19th of April, and the 20th of April, the 23rd of April, the 25th of April, the 29th, and also the 30th of April. We are having these very powerful portals opening. So be mindful, on these days, even if you are not practicing or doing any ritual or anything, be mindful that your mind has to be in a positive state of being. And also be mindful that on this day, some people may be triggered. So try to stay out of the way of, trying to have discussions with people that are of low vibrational intent, or in their low vibrational state of being. Try to stay out of conflict with these type of people, so that you don't have to um, go as far as going into your lower self. Try to stay in your higher self. So even if you have a conflict, just brush it off and just, go your own way, so that you can stay in this high frequency and vibration, because that is what, you want to send out on that day. So, like I already said, it is extremely powerful and important day for new beginnings. So you also have that this day, yeah, is the 8th. So this year, you already know it's all about abundance. Yeah, abundance of health, wealth, abundance also of karmic debt in this year 2024. So if you put all of these numbers together, we end up with the number 8. So this day, 8th of April, is extremely important for abundance. So do your things, um, and everything in this whole year will be revealed. So also on the 8th of April, there will be some revelations. Yeah, and this already started like 2 years ago, but in this year, we are going to see more and more of this chaotic um, things that were down the surface come to the top of the surface. So um, everything that has been hidden will come up to the surface. And also it is that on this day, the 8th, when it comes to these solar flares, these solar eclipse, it also has to do with certain, like for example, the Odinala goddess. Odinala goddess is the goddess of the sun, so the eye of the sun. And this is like an Igbo deity that that is connected to the sun, so connected to these solar flares. So, and also Anubis, yeah, Anubis is also connected to these solar flares, to the yeah, how a lot of people call it, um, the sun, the solar eclipse. And also Sekhmet. Sekhmet is also connected to this day of the solar eclipse. Yeah, the solar eclipse is going to be in the Aries energy. Aries energy is all about, at the same time, being fearless, being, how can I say that, being in this energy of being fearless, and also being a warrior, and also being in this state of um, expressing themselves fearlessly. So when it comes to this day, I would say cleanse your space, because it's about new beginnings. Cleanse your house, meditate, balance your energy within your house. And you can cleanse with different things. You can do it with incense. You can also do it by cleansing. Also try to declutter your space. Yeah, don't leave your space with a lot of things that you don't need. A lot of people feel the need, suddenly the urge to cleanse. um, Also because everything, let's say that the weather is becoming more sunny, so people tend to have this energy that they want to cleanse their space. But also because of the energy that is coming in, which is extremely powerful, people are gonna feel the need that they want to declutter their space, get things out that they don't need anymore, so that new fresh beginnings and energies can enter their life, enter their space. Yeah, so when it comes to the rituals that you can do, it's just like, meditate, light a candle, pray and ask the universe to open the portal for whatever positivity you are asking for. Yeah, balance out the masculine and the feminine energy. Cleanse your, so that means that you want to give out energy which is masculine, but you also want to receive good energy back. So that is how you try to balance out these energies. um, Cleanse your space with a Florida water. You can also cleanse your space with salt water. Depends on what you like. Spray salt in the corners of your house, for negative energy that can store itself in these corners to get out of your space when you are on this day that you want to cleanse your space. You can do that in all the corners so that this negative energy can just leave your space. And then when you are trying to use your incense to cleanse your space, open the windows, the doors, just let some fresh air, new air come inside of your home. And the incense that you can use are Palo Santo, frankincense, white sage, etc., etc. Chant on this day, drum, sing, express yourself verbally, express yourself with dance, because that is also what the universe understands. Frequency, vibration, that is what, and energy, what the universe understands. So be happy, be joyful on this day. Make peace with the spirits of the soil and the land. Greet them. Yeah. So greet the spirits of the land, greet the spirits of the soil. You can just say when you are in nature, because you have to go into nature on this day. You have to let these energies come in for you to tap more into your psychic abilities, to tap more into your other abilities that are hidden within. Yeah. The solar, yeah, I've written everything down because there were so much things that I wanted to talk about. So I said, these solar flares, yeah, also have to do with your solar plexus activation, because it's about the sun. The sun, you know, don't forget to sun gaze, go outside, sit in nature, talk to yourself, say the things that you would want to come through this energy to manifest, the new things that you would want in your life. Talk to yourself. Why not? Sun gaze, look into the solar eclipse, even though they tell you it is dangerous to do that. Yeah, they are telling you that to bring you in this fear-based mentality. We don't do that. We just go against whatever these people are saying that we should not do. So tap into this solar flare, this this extremely powerful solar eclipse Look into it. Just like you would sun gaze into this spectacular event that will take place. Yeah. Solar plexus activation. Um, Aries is a fire element. So it's all about, like I already said, the warrior mentality. And not that I'm telling you to go fight with people, no, because stay in this higher consciousness, this higher awareness, and this high spirit. So it doesn't have to do with being, verbally or going out and being this warrior, but just know that these solar flares are activating things within us. Yeah. So I've already seen things happening. I even saw, I think on the internet, there was this organic being was fighting off, I think 6 to 7 pale beings. So this was a young man, an organic young man. And he was fighting against, because I think it had to do with something that had to do with racism. And he was trying to talk to them and maybe they insulted him. So now he started to fight. He fought them all off. So that is already explaining to us that the organic beings are charging, they're activating. And to activate yourself more, yeah, you must go into nature. You must go wherever it is that you can now gaze into this solar eclipse event. This event will happen, it will take place in America. So it will be most, I think, America, Europe. You can see it in some places. So just go outside, even though you're not seeing anything, gaze wherever you see something that has to do with the sun. Because I'm telling you, in some places, they will try to block this whole event, so that people cannot look into it, people cannot see it. And I am in a place that they like to block things. So that being said, it's also on the 8th of April, it's also the dark moon, which some people call the, because I call it the dark moon because you don't see the moon on the day, but some people call it the new moon. So the dark moon, new moon phase on the 8th of April is also making this time good for um, discarding things in your life you do not need. Like I already said, declutter your space, cleanse your space, contemplating what you have already accomplished and what you want to accomplish in the present. Yeah, the present is the future. So what you want to accomplish in the present, in the future, and it's an excellent cycle to find time for yourself. So some me time. Or if you're so inclined, an ideal time, um, seclusion. So take time for yourself. If you need to rest, rest, but please go outside on this day. If you cannot go outside, then at least try to be in a positive state of being. And if you cannot see the event because maybe you are working or whatever, then still try to be in a positive state of being. Be mindful about this day. And if you can say a prayer, just say it within yourself. Um, like I already said, the warrior energy is in the air. The trigger energy is also in the air. So some people are going to be triggered, but be mindful because this day you don't need this triggering. This day you need to be laughing the most things off, even though you know that you are being activated. Yeah. It's a Monday, it's a moon day, yes, and moon days, which is the moon day, is best for psychic endeavors or impressions, invoking power. So that's why I say this day is extremely powerful. Yeah, invoking power, tap into your creative ideas. Um, it's also a day for divine, um, inspirational messages and healing. So, this day, if you can sit for a few minutes, it doesn't have to be hours, for a few minutes, and tap and tune into this higher consciousness, because you will be getting messages. Yeah, if you do it the right way, you will be getting important uploads from the divine. Yeah. It's also a day for healing. If you have not been feeling that okay, your activation of the solar plexus can take place. You go outside, sit outside if you can. Wear something that's a little bit short, where you can, I'm talking about a shirt or something, or a top. If you are a male, take off your shirt, and just let this energy connect to you, connect to your body. Yeah. I talked about rituals. I talked about why this day is so important, because it's going to activate your powers. But you have to be mindful, and you have to know, okay, why is this day important? Why is this event important? It's important because it's happening on a Monday, which is the moon day. Like I already said, the moon and the sun are passing each other, and this is time for activation of your psychic abilities, activation of your powers, activation of the solar plexus. Yeah, this warrior mentality, this warrior within you, within us, is being activated. That's why some countries, especially the USA, have already said that, hey, the schools are going to be closed. They are going to have more manpower when it comes to their security. So their social security will be upgraded on this day. So that is already something that we have to realize. Okay, these people know something that we don't know. Well, what we know is that we are being activated. Yeah. So the solar plexus, and there is also something they are going to try to do something with this CERN. So because they know that, hey, this portal is open and this portal is extremely powerful, they are also trying to do things which they don't want us to be outside, to tap into this higher frequency, this low frequency, which is the highest vibration, the highest frequency. They don't want us to be in this energy. They don't want us to be in this frequency. So they are going to fearmonger us, so that we think that, oh, we have to stay inside, so that this whole event will not affect us in a negative way. Well, it will not affect us in a negative way, only in a positive way. But we have to be mindful about it. So the solar plexus activation, which is the the third chakra, um, and it is above your navel. So the solar plexus is located above the navel. This energy center is responsible for instilling in us the power of self. Yeah. I already feel this energy, I tell you guys, and so that's why I'm extremely into this energy. Okay, it's important for instilling the power of self will, action, motivation to go get things done. Yeah. independence, confidence, self-esteem, and energy. So this is what the solar plexus is all about. This is what it connects us to. This chakra is the subconscious mind, the seed, and it is play a vital role in our thought process. Yeah. So that means be mindful this day to where you set your intentions, and because where your attention goes, the energy flows. So that's important. Solar plexus influences the subconscious mind because the word solar comes from the sun, hence meaning that exposing oneself to sunlight, like sunbathing, sun gazing, sunbathing especially, can improve one's intuition. Sun gazing too, because the sun is also a portal. Um, as the rays of the sun, after being digested by melanin skin, condenses itself as intuitive information from source. Eat foods that are light on this day. Try to eat light foods, and foods that are growing in natural sunlight exposure. Not these GMO foods. Just try. Yeah. Because they possess the condensed solar information, which after being digested, um, provides the body with light coats and solar nutrients. This will activate the solar plexus even more, and the subconscious mind even faster. So it activates the psychic abilities within us. The ancient Egyptians, Kemet, they knew what type of power the sun had. That's why they would always tap into this energy of the sun. Um, Activate your subconscious mind and thought, and the mantras, that you can use for the solar plexus and also to activate your subconscious mind, are the frequency 528 hertz. So if you listen to these type of frequency attunement music, then it will help enhance your subconscious mind, conscious mind, and also your solar plexus. And the RAM, that is the frequency, that is the 528 hertz frequency. Healers in ancient time used to use this frequency all the time. Even healers to this day, where they use this tuning forks, is 528 is a very good frequency, and it is the law of frequency. The mudra for this action and determination, is to place your hands, between your chest and your stomach, and the hand has to be like this. So one, your this is my right hand, my right, you know you have to place the thumbs on top of each other, so it will look like this. I'm really trying. Look like this. And then you will put, your hands between your chest and your stomach, and then you will do this frequency attunement. Ram. You can already feel it, when it's trembling. You can already feel this frequency. The longer you do it, the more it's gonna activate your solar plexus. And so, or you can listen to music that is the Ram frequency, or you can do it yourself with your own voice. The last thing that I wanted to say about, let me see. Oh yeah, are the affirmations. Affirmations that you can use on this day are: I am capable. I am great. I am powerful. I am confident. I can accomplish anything. Crystals, crystal therapy, the crystals that you can use for tuning into action frequency are citrine, tiger's eye, clear quartz, yellow jasper. And the ones that you can use to protect yourself on this day are black tourmaline, obsidian. You know, these are the type of stones that you can use. Tiger eye you can also use for protection, etc., etc. And the nutritions, like already said, you know, eat light on this day, like yellow, orange, golden looking fruits or vegetables like bananas, ginger, yellow, you know, bell peppers, plantains, chickpeas, mangoes, etc. These yellow organic fruits and vegetables. Aromatherapy that you can use on this day are cedarwood, pine, lemongrass, sandalwood, and ginger. There are more, so you can, you know, look them up if you want to use different types of aroma. And yeah, this was all that I wanted to share. I even had more things that I would want to talk about when it comes to this these portals that are opening, but I think I would have to do a separate video to talk about the other portals that are opening, because this content, you know, it had to be a short video, but it is a little bit longer than I thought. So I'm gonna end it here by saying have a very powerful, peaceful, mindful, and a very confident and powerful, again, solar flare, solar eclipse day. Ashe.